train is moving, and we have a fantastic speaker coming up here next. Ladies, tell us about Josh Martinez.
Josh Martinez is with Traders Agency, who is actually sponsoring us today. So thank you, Josh. Thank you, Traders Agency. He's been a 10-plus year trading veteran inside the Forex and futures markets. He's generated over $37,000 in only 51 trading days using his tunnel trader strategy, and took an initial investment of $500 and turned it into over $39,000 in under 2 years. So we are really excited to hear what Josh is going to be sharing with us today. So he's going to be talking top 3 election cycle mistakes traders make, how to avoid getting caught up in the post-election backwash, 4 golden rules that should be in every trading plan, and using the golden cross to exploit market breakthroughs. So with that, we want to welcome Josh and get his video going. And
hey everyone, Josh Martinez here.
Hi Josh.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. No video today. Hope that's okay.
All right. Let it slide this time.
How do we know it's really you then?
Oh, funny. So true.
Let you do a screen share and then we will sign off and you can take it over.
Okay, perfect. Let's go ahead and share the screen. And perfect. You should be able to see you're about to discover.
Yes, we do.
Get away.
All right, perfect. Hey, everyone. My name is Josh Martinez, and I want to say thank you so much for the opportunity to speak with you. Happy Veterans Day, everyone. We truly appreciate all those who have served and sacrificed, and their family members who have sacrificed and supported them as well. It really is a great day, and we really should be extremely appreciative to be located in the United States and also live in the land of the free and the home of the brave. I truly 100% believe that. Okay, so what we're going to be talking about today, before we get started, if you could, go ahead and type in a yes, a Y-E-S into the question section box if you can see the screen that says you're about to discover and that you can hear my voice. Hey, Eric. Hey, Dorothy. Hey, Axe. Hey, Jerry and Joel, Kathy, Norman, Cal, everyone. I really appreciate the confirmation. Okay, so the current time is 11:06 a.m. Eastern Time. Today's date is November the 11th, 2020. We have about an hour with each other. So we're going to talk about, very specifically, how in the world can we take advantage of this upcoming year, because the election just took place, but something very unique takes place. Since 1988, and I'm going to show you some statistics here in a few moments, but since 1988, your NASDAQ 100, your S&P 500, and your E-mini Russell 2000, historically speaking, since 1988, move 20% on average from election night to the 1-year anniversary election night. So it is absolutely anticipated for your NASDAQ, your S&P 500, and your E-mini Russell 2000 to move a minimum of 20% over the next 12 months. Now, to be a little bit more specific, in the market that I'm going to talk about today, it's the futures market where we can buy and sell futures contracts. It's a relatively straightforward market. You buy the market when you think the market's going up. You sell the market when you think the market's going down. Since 1988, the NASDAQ 100 by itself moves 28%. That's nearly 10,000 ticks. If you know what a tick is, you know that with an E-mini contract, that's about a $50,000 US trading opportunity in the next 12-month period. So before we go any further, I need to set the expectation that by at the end of this session, you should understand the 4 golden rules, yes, the top 3 mistakes, but most importantly, you should understand how you could potentially take a $500 average investment, trade during the day, and generate $4,000 a month for the next 12 months. So before we go any further, type in a yes, why yes to the question section box if you'd be pretty pleased taking a $500 average investment, trading during the day, and generating an extra $4,000 US a month for the next 12 months. That's what I'm here to share with you. I'm going to show you specifically how to do that. There's not going to be any guesswork. We're going to show you all the statistics. Okay, so in front of you is the risk disclaimer. It just means there's risk involved. You should never invest money you cannot afford to lose. Always keep risk management in mind. Understand that we are not CTAs, which stands for Commodity Trading Advisors. What that basically means, what I'm going to share with you is research. I cannot dictate trades for you, and we cannot customize investment advice. So everybody receives the same information. We are not money managers, so we'll never ask you to give us money to trade on your behalf. So once again, what you're going to receive today is research, very specific research, but what you do with the information is up to you. Okay, so here are the statistics. So the team and I, what we did is we data mined this. We would come in early, and we would literally look at chart by chart, candlestick by candlestick, day by day. I highly encourage you to do this on your own, but since 1988, the NASDAQ 100 has a historical average of 28.77% move from election night to the one-year anniversary of election night. That's the big takeaway from my session today. I'll be pretty happy with that. What that means is from November 3rd of 2020 to November 3rd of 2021, your NASDAQ 100 is expected to move 28.77%. Your Russell is expected to move 21.91%. Your S&P 500 is expected to move 21.4%. These are massive, massive movements. And they could be up, they could be down. And I think the deciding factor of whether the market moves up or down is going to be who's going to be the next president. Right now, we're in a very strange situation where you have two individuals both claiming victory. You have Joe claiming victory, you have Trump claiming victory. They both have drastically different policies of how they want to run the country and the pros and cons of both sides. So more than likely, we're not going to see the trend begin, whether it's going to be bullish or bearish, until after that's decided. My personal belief, there's a lot of individuals who have a lot of money on the sidelines waiting for a little bit more certainty before they look to take long-term investments. So my name is Joshua Martinez. I'm a 10-plus year trading veteran, founder of Traders Agency, creator of the tunnel trading strategy. That's a strategy I'm going to demonstrate today. I'm a published author, international speaker, professional analyst, trained tens of thousands of people from all around the world. I'm a real trader myself. I trade with real money. When I win a trade, I make money for myself and my family. When I lose a trade, I'm losing my own money. What I do is I share my information. I share what works for me, what doesn't work for me. And some of my information is published in Your Trading Edge, FX Trader Magazine, Equities.com, Executive Trader, as well as TraderPlay.com. Over the last 11 years, I've hosted over 5,200 training seminars where I've had the opportunity of training over 1 million individuals on how to trade the markets. And through my determination to help others, I've had the opportunity to share the stage with some pretty big names like Kevin Harrington, one of the original sharks from Shark Tank, as well as Les Brown, one of my favorite motivational speakers. If you ever have an opportunity to read one of his books or listen to one of his speeches, I highly recommend it. But he also used to be a Ohio congressman, which is pretty incredible. Now, enough about me. Let's talk about the opportunity. So let's get specific. So NASDAQ 100. So your NASDAQ 100 was, for the last handful of years, we were inside of an up channel on your monthly time frame. Recently, the market broke above your channel and currently is holding at support. One of two things is going to take place with the NASDAQ. It's either going to rally about 20,000 ticks or it's going to fall about 11,000 ticks. That decision and that direction has yet to be decided, and my personal belief is it will be decided after the United States has confirmation of who the next president is going to be. Like I said before, right now it's a weird situation. There's lawsuits. People, both two parties are saying that they're the next president, so it's going to be interesting. You have a 38,500 US dollar on the Russell 2000. Now this recently did break bullish, so it's trying to make its decision towards the north. And a 57,500 US dollar on the S&P 500. Now these are trading one E-mini contract inside the futures market. And depending on your broker, you can trade during the day, during normal intraday hours with a $500 average investment. So to put that in perspective, there's about 181,000 US dollars of opportunity. Now this year is a little bit of a different year. And what I mean by that is we had the coronavirus. So that coronavirus created an incredible volatile situation. A lot of it's because the government's been stepping in and the Fed's stepping in. Here's the deal, okay? If we have a second spike in the Fed, if additional stimulus packages come in, if this quantitative easing infinity continues on, we may see a parabolic market. And the parabolic market means these movements could complete within the next 6 months. Do me a favor, type in a yes, why yes in the question section box. If you understand, it's not unfathomable to sit here and say you can average over $30,000 a month in the next 6 to 7 months with these markets. If you look at the NASDAQ alone, it's moving almost 1,000 ticks a day. Those are 5,000 US dollar moves, whether you're making it or losing it. It's just incredible. Now, it could be up, it could be down. What we're going to be utilizing is we're going to be looking to control our risk utilizing a strategy called the tunnel trader. And it takes advantage of what's called the golden cross. In a few moments, we're going to get into the live market, and you're going to see 4 lines, a blue line, 2 green lines, and a red line. We use the blue line to take profits, 2 green lines to enter in the market, and a red line to protect ourselves. The strategy that I'm going to teach you is not a buy and hold. It's not a sell and hold. It's a active style trading, a couple trades a day. And inside the futures market, what we like about it is there's no pattern day trading rule, which means if you were to day trade in the stock market, you would have to have $25,000 in your account. So last year, the CME, Chicago Exchange, came out with a brand new way of trading called micro E-minis. You can now invest 1/10 in average, 1/10 of the E-mini contract. So you can trade with as little as $50 now, which is nice. And now with certain brokers, you can open up trading accounts with as little as $400 to $1,000 to your first trading account and start out small. And so there's no restrictions on how many trades you can place during the day. It's really quite nice in my opinion. So the tunnel trading strategy comes from the tunnel trading course. It is designed to achieve consistent returns. It's designed for all future symbols, user-friendly, simple, out-of-the-box ready, works on TradingView, works on NinjaTrader, and works on TradeStation. So let's do this. Let's jump into the live market. And first things first, in trading, there are 4 rules that I follow. Okay, and we'll bring up the ES, the S&P 500. It's a very popular symbol. It's probably one of the world's most watched symbols across the board in many countries. And in trading, there's a process. And we want to try to keep things super simple. Now, I'm a very technical trader, and I'm going to introduce these 4 rules which have been designed to increase accuracy. Now, what I mean by that is this. Okay, but by the way, who's new at trading? If you're brand new to trading, if you've never traded before, type in new, N-E-W, if you're brand new. Just going to see the makeup of the room. Okay, so Kathy's new, welcome, appreciate the opportunity to work with you. Joseph new, Mary's new, Julius is quite new, welcome. Dr. RK's new, Nicole's new, Young's new. Okay, so a couple things. Usually when we're new to something, we can get a little intimidated. I wouldn't be intimidated against these markets. I think what you should respect the markets and understand that it's a risk management game. But ultimately, here's what I need you to understand. In front of you, if you've never seen a chart before, this is what's called a Japanese candlestick chart, okay? And down at the bottom, you're going to see price and time. On the right-hand side, excuse me, at the bottom, you're going to see time and date. And on the right-hand side, you're going to see price. These bars, these are called Japanese candlesticks. And what they do is they measure price movement over time. And what we do as people is we look at these closed candlesticks that show us historical price movement, and we look for patterns. And then we make a decision up or down. The good news about what we do here in the futures market is there's only 2 choices, up or down, buy or sell. And all we're doing is making a financial bet. If we believe the market's going to go up, you're going to make a financial bet, and you're going to say, I'm willing to risk this much money, and if the market goes up, you make money. If it goes down, you lose money. What's nice about the futures market is you can sell. You can make a financial bet that the market's going to go down. So you just literally say, I'm willing to risk this much money, and if the market falls, you make money. If it goes up, you lose. So notice how the big takeaway there is there's only 2 choices, up or down, buy or sell. If you closed your eyes and you put a blindfold on and you flip the coin and you guess the direction, you have a 50% chance of being right and a 50% chance of being wrong if you just guess. All we need to do is identify a pattern or have a set of rules which can force us to be right more than half the time. And if you're right more than half the time with decent risk management, you will make money over time. Type in a yes if that logically makes sense. You place 10 trades, you just win 6, you lose 4. Even if you risk $1 to make $1, you're keeping more than you lose. And it's a formula. That's how this works. Here are the 4 rules. These are the 4 golden rules that I follow. 4 rules to follow. Number 1, buy low in the buy zone. Number 2, sell high in the sell zone. Number 3, do not buy high prices. And number 4, do not sell low prices. What this has ultimately provided is an opportunity to understand when to get into the market, when to stay out of the market. And here's the notes inside the question section box if you want it. I'll give you a prime example of what it is. Let me go ahead, and I'm going to have to sign in. So, oops, looks like I have. Anyways, let's keep going. You're going to have to learn how to divide the market into buy zone, sell zone. So let me kind of put those rules into play. Here's the current live market. We're going to look at the previous low, work our way back, and here we're going to identify where the market likes the U-turn. At the end of the day, markets tend to U-turn at, on, and or around the same price points. Touches the bottom blue level, the market tends to go up. Touches the top blue level, this is where the market U-turns. So you have a confirmed U-turn, a breakthrough, a U-turn, a U-turn, a U-turn. So when we view the S&P 500, and we do the same thing on the top side, here's the live market, work your way back, what you're going to notice here is you're going to notice that this market has created a range. Now, this range is very, respected. And you can clearly see what this market is doing. When it touches the top blue level, the market reacts, heads to the bottom blue level. When it touches the bottom blue level, market reacts, heads towards top blue level. Type in a yes, why yes, if you can visually see this. So if you think about this, when you follow these rules and you say, okay, well, the rules say, these 4 rules say, if I'm going to buy, I got to buy low in the buy zone. And do not buy high prices. Right now we're at a high price. So I can't buy the market because we're too high to buy. If we're going to buy the market, we'll need the market to retrace back down to the bottom blue level, and then we can look to buy it towards the top blue level, just like what you could have done here, just like what you could have done here. Or the market rallies up, breaks above resistance, hits the back side of it, and the market begins to rally this way. These are known as buying low prices at known levels of U-turn. Okay, so these are very simple rules. It's very straightforward. It's right to the point. It does require that you do understand trend lines. It does require that you do understand support and resistance. So if you don't know your trend lines, don't know your support and resistance, what I just shared with you and showed you right now is going to be challenging. You're going to say to yourself, well, I don't know how to do that. And what you could do is probably go on YouTube and find some support resistance trend line training. You can look up tradersagency.com, go to our YouTube page, and we have a complete foundation lesson there for you too. Okay, now, here's the thing, okay? So we have 4 rules, but we really can't implement these 4 rules until the market makes a decision to start trending bullish or to start trending bearish, because currently right now the market's just sideways. And a mistake, post-election backwash, as we were calling it, a mistake would be to try to make a position decision right now. In our humble opinion, we got a big 20+% move on these markets, which could yield $180,000 US between these 3 indices. What is a good approach if you're going to trade right now is going to be shorter term trading or shorter term swing trading. Buying and holding and selling and holding, you got a 50% chance of being right or wrong. And here's the reason why. When you go to your monthly time frame on your S&P 500, and you apply the same techniques that we just did, what you're going to notice is that the market created an angle where it likes to U-turn. U-turn, 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 U-turn. And currently, we're at the top side of the angle where the market has historically been falling. So one of two things is going to take place here on our S&P 500. Number one, the market will have a sell-off, and the market will head right back down. Or number two, the market's going to have a breakout. Either way, the yield or the opportunity should be well over 3,200 ticks. So we bring out the calculator. We go 3,200 ticks, times it by 12.50 a tick. That's a $40,000 selling opportunity or $40,000 buying opportunity. Your investment per contract is $500 during the day, depending on your broker. So before we go any further, let me just ask you, type in a ME, M-E, into the question section box if you'd be pretty happy taking a $500 average investment, trading during the day, having a controlled risk, and generating $40,000 buying or $40,000 selling the market. Maybe you do a couple trades a day or a couple trades a week. You know, granted, the more money, you could bring in more symbols, but this is the opportunity. And right now, we're at the inflection point. And you can see that this has been holding and been holding true for quite a while. So let's now say, let's fast forward, let's pretend these lawsuits are done. One party concedes to the other party and says, you are the winner, I am the loser, congratulations on the presidency. Now what? Okay. When or if that takes place, we believe a direction will be decided. When that direction is decided, we're going to have a relatively large volatility experience, because this go around you have the Fed that is just spending like crazy. And we could go into a parabolic move, and you may say, is that even possible? We just had it with the coronavirus. The Fed stepped in, the government stepped in, started buying a tremendous amount of bonds and doing quantitative easing and slammed interest rates down, and this thing's going nuts. So if the market were to continue to rally on the way up, realistically, you're going to be not so much betting on the company or the stock market continuing to rally. You're going to be betting on the Fed continuously pumping money into the markets. Type in a yes, you understand that. If we get a bullish breakout right now and things realistically don't change with this whole corona situation, you're not betting on the market, you're betting on the Fed. You're betting on the U.S. government continuing to do what they're doing. You got to be aware of what's happening here. So a way to protect yourself is having shorter term movements until all of this begins to slow down. And one of the things that we're doing on our side is we're utilizing a strategy called the tunnel trader. And you should see 4 lines. Now this is doing something that's a little bit different, but it's working very well. Instead of looking at monthly time frames, daily time frames, 4-hour time frames, we are looking at a 5-minute time frame. And we are taking advantage of a pattern in the market that is extremely unique, but also extremely simple. So in the futures market, because we're buying and selling contracts, there's something really weird that happens. The market tends to gravitate towards the average price of the day. And according to our research, the market will gravitate towards the average price of the day up to 97.5% of all trading days. And it rarely happens just one time a day. We've seen it happen up to 30 plus times a day. So let's talk about a strategy. When you go and build your own strategy, let's say you want to go figure all this stuff out by yourself. You can do that. Here's what you'd want to do. You'd want to find a pattern in the market that you can utilize to help guide you on what the market may do next. And you want it to work more than 50% of the time. If it can work more than 50% of the time and you have a good risk management entry plan, success over time should be very tangible. So the pattern that we are utilizing with the tunnel trader is we're utilizing the golden cross. And well, we're calling it the golden cross. So basically, it doesn't matter how high the candlesticks are or how low the candlesticks are. Notice how the market is continuously gravitating towards the blue line. So today alone, the market has touched the blue line 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 times today alone. Now, if we take a look at yesterday, we can see the market touch the blue line 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 plus times yesterday. Whenever you use a strategy or whenever you use an approach, you realistically should be able to go back in time and you should be able to see your pattern repeating itself. And it really should not be too challenging. If it's too challenging, it can be hard to follow. We really want to try to keep it super simple. In my opinion, the simple things work the best. So whenever you see the lines come together and you see the lines expand, it just means one day is over, another day begun. Do me a favor, type in a yes, why yes in the question section box if you can visually see that the market is continuously touching the blue lines over and over and over again. And we can bring in days, we can bring in weeks, we can bring in months, and you can see the candlesticks are just continuously touching the blue line. That blue line is the average price of the day. That, and according to our research, the markets touch it about 97.5% of all trading days. Now, does that mean that we're winning 97.5% of all trades? No, not at all. First, it starts with a pattern, and you have what's called a strike rate. Your strike rate is going to be how often does your pattern repeat itself, or at least that's what we call it. And then you're going to have a entry strategy built around it. So think about this logically for a moment. If this market is continuously touching this blue line over and over and over again, doesn't it logically make sense to say, okay, if that's what it's doing, let's just trade towards the blue line strategically? That's what this was doing. So you have these two green levels. These two green levels let us know where to enter into the market. So if this market were to fall and touch one of these green levels and the candlestick closes, we're going to buy the market. Okay? And it's going to be a low price. So we're going to follow our 4 rules. We're going to buy low. So we're going to buy low price. And we're going to look to take it back up to the blue line. Now, there's no 100% or absolutes. The expectation of this strategy is you're going to lose at least 30% of your trades. We try to win 70% of our trades. So here's how this works. We're just going to patiently wait for the market to touch the green level. Now, the market has touched the green level. Candlestick has closed. We call this a market buy. So we'll enter into the market buying. Let me make that green. Now, when we buy the market, all we're doing is making a financial bet on price. We are going to invest money into a contract. Then we're going to be provided a tick value, and what we make and what we lose is ticks. Now, we do not want to have unlimited risk, so what we're going to do is we're going to place our stop at the red line. So it's very visually friendly. So this is the stop. A stop is an automatic exit for loss. So you can predetermine how much you're willing to lose per trade before you place a trade. Now, one of two things is going to take place. Number one, the market will fall and touch the red line, and therefore the trade will lose. Or number two, the market will rally and touch the blue line, and therefore the trade will win. Let's see what happens. 5, 10, 15 minutes later, market touches the blue line, time to close the trade. Now, if you have any questions, we'll be very happy to answer them along the way. DEN says, how do we set up tunnel on common trading platforms? Yeah, it's actually pretty straightforward. So if you have TradingView, we just give you access to go to your indicators. It says invite only script, and it'll be right here for you. You can, if you have NinjaTrader, we can do the same thing with NinjaTrader. We'll give you a download. If you have TradeStation, we'll give you a download, and you just download it to your charts. So it's a very straightforward thing. So you enter into the market buying at the close of the candlestick, touches the blue level, and you generate 14 ticks. Okay, so what is a tick? Well, in the futures market, we don't measure price movement in pennies. So you really won't see pennies worth of movement. You measure price movement in increments. And we call those increments ticks, T-I-C-K. And this is your British pound futures. And we can do the same concept on your NASDAQ, your S&P, your ES. We can do that. But this one, the tick value is $6.25 a tick. So the market goes up 14 ticks, 14 times it by 6.25, that's $87.50. $87.50. So once again, it was 14 ticks times it by 87.50. Oops, no. 14 times this by $6.25, 87.50. All right. So let's just pause for a moment. Okay. You're brand new. You really haven't traded too much. You're learning this stuff. Let's just say you give this an honest effort. You're not investing tens of thousands of dollars. You start out small, $500 at a time. You have controlled risk. You have a methodology. You enter into the market. In less than an hour, you close your trade, and you generate just shy of 90 US dollars. And it's repeatable. Type in a me, M-E, in the question section box if you'd be relatively pleased with that. You're brand new. You're just getting started. Making it just shy of $90 in less than an hour, controlled risk, repeatable format. You know when to get in. You know how to stay out of the market. Is it millions of dollars? No. Is it tens of thousands of dollars? No. Are you investing tens of thousands of dollars? No. Is it consistent? Yes, relatively consistent. Is it controlled risk? Yes. Is it tangible? Absolutely, my opinion. Okay, so let's keep going. So we're going to keep following the process, and simply we're just going to wait for the market to do it again. Now, you don't have to be in front of your computer. You can receive text messages, you can receive emails, you can receive pop-up alerts notifying you when to get in and when to get out. So market touches the green level, you enter in the market buying, you place your stop at the red line, and then market goes to the blue line, trades over with. So this, every candlestick's 5 minutes, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. So 40 minutes later, you make 21 ticks. So 21 ticks, we'll go 21 times this by $6.25. You made $131.25, 131.25. Okay, let's keep going. So this is what it does. It's a very straightforward pattern. It's not designed to be hard. It's not designed to be difficult. It's literally, we got a blue line. The market tends to gravitate towards the blue line up to 97.5% of the time daily. We have controlled risk, and we're just looking to buy below the blue line. The market touched the green level, but we would not buy here. And the reason why we would not buy here is we want the close of the candlestick to be relatively closer to the green level so we can make more money or have an opportunity to make more money. You buy the market, you place your stop at the red line, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. 1 hour, 5 minutes into the trade, trade's done. You, from your entry to your exit, you made 18 ticks. 18 ticks. 18 ticks equals 18 times it by 6.25, $112.50. Type in a me, M-E, in the question section box if you think you can do this. Type in a me if you think you can do this. You should be able to, Salvador, you should be able to use it on two different platforms. So here are the rules, right? Market touches the blue level, green level, goes to the blue level, touches the green level, goes to the blue level. We're not cherry picking anything here. You can clearly see green level, blue level, green level, blue level. But I have about 15 minutes left, and one of the things what I want to get to is I want to get to the automation side. So when trading this, you can do this manually or you can do this automatically. And what I mean by that automatically is these rules are relatively structured. all you're doing is you're buying the market on the green level, and then you're closing out of the trade at the blue level. That's all we're doing here. It's not designed to be super hard or super challenging. Does it work all the time? No. 70% win ratio, 30% loss ratio is the goal. But we'll bring it up to the live market too. You can see today it's working really well too, green level, blue level. But because the rules are so straightforward, because the rules are so right to the point, you can realistically automate this entire process. So right now, here's the live market. We're on the green level. If this market were to rally to the blue level, currently tunnel traders have a buying opportunity of 58 ticks. 58 ticks equals 58 times it by 6.25, 362.50. 362.50. So anyone who has this, if this just gravitates towards the blue line, which has been doing all day long and previous days, there's a $362.50 buying opportunity now. Okay, let's bring up the automation. So in the automation side, we'll go to Strategy Analyzer. You have all the control, where if you're super busy, you're not, and you can't be in front of your computer, or even if you receive a text message or email, you can't take action. This is something that you may want to think about. Here's how this works. You pick the days of the weeks that you want to trade. You pick your entry strategy. We're going to use long 2, which is buying the first green level. You can pick your start time, and you can pick your end time. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to start it at 1 a.m. and end it at 3 p.m. I have all my trades closed out by 3 p.m. I like this because it's during intraday hours, and when the futures market, those are very small investments. We'll show you on multiple symbols. We'll do 6B. That's the one we just showed you. It's your British pound futures. We'll show you what it has done for the entire month. Now you have all the control of how this works. And what I mean by that is you as a person can decide how you want to enter in, how much you want to enter in, your number of contracts, and so on and so forth. This is not a set and forget or a robot style trading. We call it a self-directed auto strategy because it's designed for you to direct it. And we can teach you how to do it. It's actually pretty simple. Okay, so one trade at a time, GTC, good till canceled, and let's go ahead and run it. Okay, so how does it work? Well, let's go show you the charts of specifically what it's doing. So specifically, here's the automation side. Market touches the green level, it buys the market, goes to the blue level, closes out the trade. Enters in the market at the green level, goes to the blue level, closes out the trade. So everything that I just showed you is already being done automatically. So if you want to manually trade it, you can. If you want to use automation, you can. Okay, let's give you some pretty strong numbers. We'll go to the NASDAQ 100. That's the one that we're expecting a 4,000 US dollar a month average from. Upper left-hand side, you're going to see their statistics. This is your total net performance. Now, these are what's referred to as backtest results. It lets you know if you follow the strategy for this month and you traded one E-mini contract, this is what you would anticipate. $3,295. You're only winning 57.14% of the trades. It's not a lot of fun. I like a 70% win ratio, so that's a little bit on the low end, but currently you're on pace to make $11,166.39. So we really can't complain too much. So you're new, you never traded before, type in a ME in the question section box if you'd be happy taking one trade at a time and being on pace to make over $11,000 this month. And you already have $3,295 in the bank, and you're only trading $500 at a time. Yeah, so David says me, Peter says me, Gary says me twice, right? Irene says me, Jack says me, Michael says me. So let's look at your S&P. is your S&P 500. Very popular symbol. Your S&P, $3,037.50 for the month, winning 75% of the trades. Much, much better. And on pace to generate $13,234. Now you can do a complete audit on these. You'll be able to see all the graphics. You'll be able to see all the day by day. You'll be able to see all the trades. And we're trading only during the day, so these are very small investments. We're talking about buying the market when it touches the green level, going to the blue level in a repeatable format. And another very popular one is your E-mini Russell 2000. Let's go ahead and run this one. And currently, this one's rocking and rolling right now. This RTY has made $2,970 US and hasn't had a losing trade for the month yet. It will eventually lose. Right now, it says it's on pace to make $11,000. Once it has a loss, it'll probably taper off between $7,000 and $10,000 this month. Okay, so 3295 plus 3037.50 plus 2970. So following this process, following this methodology, and look what's happening with the British pounds already starting to go up. Following this methodology, you would be up $9,302.50, trading one E-mini contract at a time. So right now, margins are a little bit high because, which means it's going to cost more to invest. It's not cost more, we just need to invest more because of the presidential election. That's going to calm down here soon, and these investments are going to be about $500 average investments. So let me ask you. You're probably saying to yourself, well, is this real? Well, yeah, let me show you some testimonials. I only have like 7 minutes left, but let me show you these testimonials. So we host live trading sessions throughout the week, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday from 9 a.m. Eastern Time to 11 a.m. Eastern Time. And then we also do Kickstart classes on Tuesdays, and then we do question and answer sessions on Thursdays, and then we will also do client-only presentations. So we host about 5 to 6 live presentations a week for our students. And these are market opportunities where we basically will come on the microphone like we are now. We'll say, here are the symbols, here's the direction, here's the trade plan. And then at the end of the week, we ask people, well, how did you do? This person says they made $6,735 in 24 hours. This person made $3,174 in trading Tunnel Trader. This person made $1,590. This person made $3,785 US. This person made $3,100. This one's $2,800, $1,600. This person made $530, $720, $750. This person made $7,000 in 3 days. $4,200 yesterday, $1,091. Now these are not professional traders. These are people who just said, hey, I just want some instructions on what to do and how to do it, and I just want to understand what I'm doing. They're having controlled risks, small investments. They're growing their way to it. Here's a question. Let's just say hypothetically you gave us a shot. You gave us a chance to earn your business. And let's say all you did was make $9,000 from now to the end of the year. That's it. We're not going to say $9,000 a week, or we're going to say you make $4,500 this month, and then you make $4,500 next month. If that happened, and you did it with an average investment of $500 per trade, if that was the case, type in a yes, why yes, into the question section box if you would be willing to give us a public review on Google to let the whole world know that you learn how to trade from us. That you would say, we gave Traders Agency a shot, we gave them a chance, we learned their strategies, and they're the real deal. We love them, right? Prophet says yes, Michael says yes, Ed says yes, Peter says yes. Okay, let's just go to, you can do this on your own. You can go to Google right now, go to Traders Agency, type in Traders Agency reviews, and here's what we got, which they knew us. We are a 4.9 out of 5-star review. Martin gave us a 5-star review. Professionalism, quality, responsive. Yoke gives us 5-star review. Kay gives 5-star review. Rich 5-star review. Omar 5-star review. Joe, Yohan, Joseph, Pedro, Michael. These are real people just like yourself, and they're using a very simple strategy, and they're just letting people know that we're the real deal. You know, we can't please everybody, but we're doing a pretty good job. 4.9 out of 5-star. Okay, so I have a few minutes left, and before we end, type in a yes if you would like for me to share with you how you can get started with our program. We're going to give everybody a 60-day, 100% money back guarantee today, so that's pretty good. And we're going to give you one of our best promotions we've ever done. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. So you can receive text messages, emails, pop alerts, or notifications if you have TradingView. We can't guarantee results, but nobody can, but I want to share with you some back test results. These are only trading one E-mini contract at a time. This is a 12-month period, $13,040 on the E-mini Dow Jones, $37,790 on the NASDAQ 100, $15,662 on the E-mini Russell, sorry, on S&P 500. 3-month period, E-mini Russell 2000, $16,910, $21,820 US dollars in crude oil, $7,610 on Australian dollar futures. We do not win all of our trades, about a 70-30 split. We expect to lose 30% of our trades, and we anticipate to win 70% of our trades. And the goal is to make money over time. This is called a tunnel trading course. It is a trading strategy designed to achieve consistent returns, designed for all future symbols, as user-friendly, simple, out-of-the-box ready, works on TradingView, works on NinjaTrader, and works on TradeStation. NinjaTrader is where the self-directed auto strategy works. We give you Kickstart classes every Tuesday. They are live, and then we do give questions and answer sessions every Thursday. So we'll teach you how this works every Tuesday, and then we will answer all of your questions after you use it every Thursday. And then Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, we host live trading sessions 2 hours at a time. So we give you an opportunity to come meet with us 5 times a week. So if you want that kind of service, I think you're really going to like this. Yes, everything is recorded, just in case you can't attend it, and you can review it as many times as you want. You're going to receive the self-directed auto strategy, 4 high-power tunnel trading strategies. You're going to have the Tunnel Trader On-Demand Archive Learning Series, Tunnel Trader Sessions recorded, 6 checklists. Now, these are step-by-step, picture-driven checklists, and each checklist has a how-to video. So this way, you can really understand what it's all about. Tunnel Trader Online Learning Portal. As soon as you sign up, we send you a username and a passcode and a welcome email, and you get access to an online university where you have all your information stored. Access to our fully dedicated customer support team Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. Eastern Time to 5 p.m. Eastern Time. We're available by phone or by email 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You can just email us support@tradersagency.com. So 4-hour class, VIP access to Tunnel Trader System, 4 strategies, 6 checklists, on-demand archive learning series, online education portal, recording, Kickstart class, Tunnel Trader customer support team. Total value is $19,997 US dollars. That's just the value. It's not the cost. We're actually giving one of, in my opinion, our greatest promotion ever because of the session today. So we're having a 0 to 50,000 US dollar trading challenge. Don't forget, since 1988, your NASDAQ 100 moves 28% on average from election night to the 1-year anniversary election night. That's nearly 10,000 ticks of market movement. That's right around $50,000 with an E-mini contract, and during normal intraday hours, it's a $500 investment. We're going to be showing and teaching people how to take a $500 average investment and make just over $4,000 a month for the next 12 months. Is it possible? Yes, we've very possible, yes. We have our Q&A session this Thursday at 3 p.m. Eastern Time, and we're having what's called a 30 for 30 promotion. We're going to allow 30 individuals to receive this deal today, and we're going to show you 30,000 US dollars worth of market opportunity, not with tens of thousands of dollars worth of investment. We're talking about $500 average investments. How this normally works is it's an annual cost of $3,495 a year. And then at the end of the year, it's another $3,495 to continue. Now that's a lot of money, I agree. But when you look at it as an investor, this month alone, you'd be up over $9,000. on just 3 symbols. Very manageable, in my opinion. So most people who are making $9,000 to $10,000 a month, they're pretty happy with this type of return. Our promotion of 30 for 30 means that we're going to incentivize you on your first 12 months. So $9.97 to give you access for 12 months. Let us prove it to you that this works. It's only for 30 people. But we're going to do something pretty unique because we're having our shared session today. And this shared session, we're going to eliminate your subscription. So a one-time simple easy payment of $9.97, you'll get unlimited access for the life of the program. That means unlimited access to your indicator, your strategies, your classes, your manuals, your support, your how-to videos. You get it all. No hidden charges, no maintenance fees, none of that stuff. If you would like to sign up, you got to go to westmarktrading.com/M11-tunnel or click on the link in the question section box. If you do this, if you want us to send you a link, type in link with your telephone number in the question section box, and we'll send you a clickable link, and I'll show you how to sign up online. Yes, we are giving a 60-day, 100% money-back guarantee. Now, you got to understand, we're going to take on the risk. And what I mean by that is I'm going to have my staff, I'm going to pay my staff to train you. So I'm going to take care of all the overhead. You got 2 months to go through it, 60 days. All we ask is you give us a chance to train you. You come to the live session, give us a chance to train you. Come to 3 live trading sessions, give us a chance to give you trades. If you could do those things and you say, hey, this still isn't for me, we'll give you all your money back. And then I'll eat the overhead as a business. What we have discovered is that number 1 is very fair. Number 2, that puts our money where our mouth is. Number 3, takes risk off of you. But number 4, if you sign up and you don't give us a chance to train you, then you won't get your refund. All we ask is an honest effort. That's it. And we're not going to keep you if you don't want to be here. That's not how this works. We just want to train you, show you how this works, and then we want to give you some trades. And usually with people who do that, they're finding great success. So we're also going to give you 36 live trading sessions. Those 3 trading sessions a week, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. This is what's called the Futures Edge. So my team and I, what we do is we will literally host a live session, and we will pick the symbols. We will give the direction. We'll give the entry, the stops, and the limits. And we tell people, we'll say, this is, now we're not money managers, we're not CTAs, so we're just giving you the research. For most people, they absolutely love this. You got to go click on the link in the question section box, and when you click on that link, what it's going to do is bring you directly to this page. Now, let me go ahead and click on this link. Here it is in the question section box for those you want it as well. Okay, so when you click on that link, you can see today's payment is $9.97. You put in your first name, last name, email address, phone number. You can get started with American Express, MasterCard, Discover, Visa, PayPal. Name on credit card number, expiration date, CVV code, complete your purchase, and you're done. Now, we do have a class on Tuesday where we teach you how to download everything, but some people, they just want us to do it for them. So if you want us to remote into your computer, download your softwares, connect everything, get you up and running, we can't pick your investment sizes for you, but we can get you up and running, then you may want to add on the new Kickstart class. And that basically means that we'll have one of our tech members set you up, which is actually pretty convenient, but it's up to you. So as soon as you sign up, you get a welcome email, username and passcode. You get full access to your unlimited tunnel trading course, Kickstart class and recordings, 4 strategies, 6 checklists, on-demand online learning portals, tunnel trader auto strategies, access to your live classes, and fully dedicated customer support team. At the end of the day, I have about 2 minutes, but I want to share with you some testimonials, okay? Hey, Jack, thank you for your phone number, and we have you for the link. We'll go ahead and click on the link in the question section box, and it'll give you an opportunity to sign up as well. Appreciate that, my friend. Okay, so we can't guarantee results. Nobody can, but I want to share with you what some people are saying. Jack says, thank you, Josh, for your alert today. I just made $3,100 US in a single trade. You are the best. I'd recommend you to anyone. 5-star review. I made another $1,100 today. Helena says, this is the best education company I spent my money on, period. Rouse, 5-star review. This stuff works. Follow the rules and you will make money. I doubled my account in 2 months. I can't guarantee results, but you're going to see a lot of people basically say something very similar to Rouse and Helena. $500 last night, $9,000 last week, $5,000 last week, $500, doubled my trading account, trading micros, those are $50 investments, $3,000 in the trade, 360, 455, 5-star review, 5-star review, 5-star review, 5-star review, $8,000 in profit in 2 days. Thanks, Josh. I'm blown away by your techniques. $2,460. Yes, these are real people. These are people who got involved. Think about it. What if you get involved and all you did this week, get up and running, and you make $560 this week, and the next week you make $735, and then before you know it, the next few months you're up $8,000, because that's what these people are doing. $12,083.50 in a single calendar month, $10,000 in a single week, $1,240, $300, $405, $700. All we're doing is following the golden cross, the tunnel trading strategy. Up to 97.5% of all trading days, the market touches the average price. Market drifts away. We enter in the market strategically. Market goes to the blue level, $250, $250, $237.50. On this particular day, over $700 US in a single day trading 3 trades at a time. 150, 175, 212. Over $500 US this particular day. Page over page over page worth of testimonials, 4.9 out of 5-star review on Google Analytics, and you can sign up today. I think my time is up, but we appreciate the opportunity to work with you. You can get enrolled by clicking on the link. You can give our team a call at 1-888-483-5161, and I think Raleigh has some questions for me as well.
Absolutely, Josh. Once again, thank you for a great presentation, extremely thought-provoking. And I was just kind of sifting through the things that are coming through, a lot of questions about, so what are those lines? Are they moving averages or what? You know, the red, the green, and the blue lines.
Oh, great question. So they're not moving averages. So what it is a mathematical equation that's measuring price movement over time. The blue level specifically is the average price of the day at that particular time.
Okay.
That updates every 5 minutes. And then the 2 green levels and the red levels, those lines are deviations, which will help us find hidden levels of U-turns in the market.
Okay. Now, are these things, if somebody buys the course, are these things where they get those indicators they can download and use them on their platform, or is there a special platform they have to use?
Yeah, another great question. These are specifically designed for TradingView charting software. Those are internet-based charts. They work on Macs, PCs, tablets, cell phones. This will also work on NinjaTrader 8. NinjaTrader 8 is one of the most popular futures charting softwares for future traders, and it'll also work on TradeStation, which is a charting software / broker as well.
Sure. Okay, that's great. So there's places you can go to use it, folks. And another question that came up, for many people that are here in the room, they may not be futures traders, and they're wondering, hey, Josh, can I use this in stocks? You know, or is it just focused on futures?
Another really great question. We have not utilized it in the stock market. Our clientele base usually is the type of person who wants to have relatively small risk and not have a big trading count to get started with.
Right.
If you did this in the stock market, you would be required to have a $25,000 account because of the day trading rule.
Exactly.
Inside the futures market, because the CME, Chicago Exchange, last year came out with a brand new way of trading called micro E-minis, you can now open up trading accounts with as little as $400, and you can be trading $50 at a time. So
that's a good point. So this would work in the futures markets, including the minis, from your perspective.
Correct. And a lot of and you can trade the major indices. So if someone is used to trading to the SPY, the QQQ, you know, the IWM, you can trade all those on the future side. So it's the same easy transition.
Well, that's terrific. And once again, Josh, we are unfortunately out of time. That was a fast hour, a lot of great information. Really like the way you kind of shaped your presentation around knowledge of the people that are in the room. There were several people that are kind of new to trading here. And I like the way you were able to dip back into some fundamentals, draw your channels and build your program. So I thought you did a tremendous job. And as always, it's a pleasure having you at our events.
Well, absolutely. Thank you so much for the opportunity. It's always an honor.
Thank you, Josh.
Thanks, Josh.
All right, folks. So that was Josh Martinez with Traders Agency. Terrific presentation. And once again, his tunnel trading course here, you get the full access, plus the Kickstart class and recordings, the 4 strategies, the 6 chess list, the live trading systems, fully dedicated technical and support team. Go to westmarktrading.com/m11.tunnel. As he mentioned, he's got 30 seats that are open for this very special offer, which is a lifetime investment to the service. And so we encourage you to take a real hard look at that. And we once again appreciate, Josh for his time today. So that brings us to the top of the hour. And wow, here we go. It's quiz time again.
Yeah.
Help me out, ladies. What happens here?
We are ready to pop a quiz out here. The first one to answer correctly in either the Q&A or chat box will win an Amazon $100 gift card. Our moderators will let us know who was first. And Raleigh, what's our quiz question? Which president's cavalry regiment was known as the Rough Riders? Ooh, I may know this one.
Yeah, this one I don't.
All right. I think we're going to get this one
I know it.
pretty quickly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can you
All
read that?
right. Paul was the winner. Paul, go ahead and drop your email address to our moderators. Theodore Roosevelt commanded during the Spanish-American War in 1898, the Rough Riders.